Nature and education are finding an inspiring way to work together at École KLO Middle School, benefiting the school grounds' human and more than human students. But right now, something big is standing in both of their ways.
When I started teaching little guys and middle school students, I saw that there was no connection with nature. The school grounds are very sterile. It's normally a building with very few windows, green grass surrounded by a chain link fence. And funding to take students in nature are disappearing every year because of all the cuts in education. So I decided to bring nature to school. And I think the same year or maybe the year before, turtles appeared on the school ground. They were discovered in the long jump sand pit, and two students that I didn't even teach brought them to me and they said, "Madame Hamilton, what do we do?" Well, I said, "We're going to protect them because they are on the endangered species list. They're blue listed."
So it was track and field day, and there were some kids out in the long jump pits, and someone jumped and squished some of the eggs. So that's how they were found, and then they closed off the area and started digging in the pit and found some other ones. And those are the ones that we took into the classroom, and me and a friend started taking care of. I think my grade 9 year.
Yep. So then you and a friend worked with Michelle to look after the baby turtles, right?
Yeah. Until they were old enough to be released again.
So this is a conceptual design that was made by an environmental firm, and we've presented that to the school board and the City of Kelowna and the Ministry of Environment and our administrator many times. And this is where the area we fenced off for the turtle, where they're nesting here and they're nesting here, and we found them nesting here, and we found them nesting here, and here, and here, and here. So what we want to do is we want to remove the concrete pads. The concrete pads are the white little things here. We want to create meanders. We want to have a little wetland here and another big wetland here with islands where ducks and turtles can go.
Meeting with Mrs. Samada. Choir meeting in Mrs. Samada's office right now.
We started fundraising, and the students and I wrote some grant application, and it was a long process and good experience for the students, and I would say we got half of the grants that we wrote. But after a few years, we only had a few $1,000s, so we were very short.
I think when we started, our vision was the end product, you know? And we didn't really know what was involved in all to get to that end. And you know, when you're on the school too, it's not like running through your private property. There's a lot of different groups that have responsibilities for that property, and I think we learned a lot as we went along, and we learned that restoring something that's been put into a concrete box, it takes a lot of effort and sometimes a lot of money. By what we include or not include in our children's environment, we're teaching them what's important. So if, you know, we have a lot of turf grass and chain link fence, that's what we're saying is important.
The embodied learning in the natural world taught through classes such as Michelle Hamilton's is unfortunately still an anomaly in public education. But it doesn't have to be. For these students, the fight is not over. Working tirelessly against all odds, they will continue to try to restore the natural world fundamental to their education. But they need your help to get there. Your donation will give these students the outdoor learning environment they need to succeed, and the habitat the more than human students of École KLO Middle School, like the baby western painted turtles that hatch in its sandpits every year, need to live.